Is the Wellen Park market slowing down, or is this exactly what we expect during the summer? Today I'm breaking down the latest July 2026 market update so you can see what's really happening with home prices, buyer activity, and whether now is a good time to buy or sell. If you're thinking about relocating to Wellen Park, I created a free relocation guide that covers the neighborhoods, builders, HOA fees, amenities, and everything you should know before moving. I'll leave the link in the description below. Before we dive into the numbers, I want to give you this month's report with a little context. Summer is typically one of the slower seasons for real estate here in Florida. Families are traveling, many seasonal residents have already returned north, and buyers tend to take a little more time making decisions. Because of that, it's completely normal to see fewer homes closing during the summer months. That's why I don't focus on one statistic alone. Instead, I look at pricing, how long homes take to sell, how close sellers are getting to their asking price, and what all those numbers together tell us about today's market. Let's start with single-family homes, which continue to make up the largest portion of sales throughout Wellen Park. The median sales price for single-family homes was $584,500, while the average sales price came in just over $660,000. Compared to last month, the median price moved lower while the average price increased. That may sound contradictory, but it usually means more higher-end homes closed this month, while the typical home that sold happened to fall into a lower price range. That's one of the reasons it's important not to judge the market based on 1 month's median price alone. Homes went under contract in 61 days, improving slightly from last month. While that's only a small change, it tells us that well-priced homes are continuing to attract buyers. The biggest takeaway for buyers is that there's still opportunities to negotiate. For sellers, pricing remains incredibly important. Homes that enter the market priced correctly continue to sell, while buyers still have enough choices to be selective. On average, sellers received 97% of their asking price, exactly the same as last month. That consistency tells us the market remains healthy. Buyers are negotiating, but sellers are still receiving very strong offers. So compared to last month, the median price moved lower, homes went under contract just a little faster, and sellers continued receiving about 97% of asking price. Overall, the market feels remarkably stable despite entering the slower summer season. So what does all of this mean? The single-family market continues to feel balanced. We're not seeing the bidding wars, but we're also not seeing signs of a declining market. Instead, we're seeing buyers with more negotiating room, while well-priced homes continue to sell. Now, let's look at villas, condos, and townhomes, where we actually saw a few interesting changes this month. The median sales price for attached homes was $328,000, while the average sales price came in just over $346,000. Both numbers were lower than last month, again reflecting the mix of homes that closed during the month. This was probably the most encouraging statistic in the attached home market. Homes went under contract in just 53 days, about a week faster than last month. This tells us that affordable price points continue attracting buyers. Well-priced villas, condos, and townhomes are still moving quickly, especially those offering updated finishes and desirable community amenities. Sellers also received 98% of their asking price on average, improving from last month's 96%. That tells us buyers are still willing to compete when the right property comes to the market. Compared to last month, prices softened a bit, homes sold faster, and sellers received closer to full asking price. Overall, the attached home market remained active throughout the month. If you're relocating to Wellen Park, don't focus on price alone. Insurance costs, HOA fees, CDD fees, builder incentives, and community amenities all play a role in choosing the right home. Sometimes the best value isn't necessarily the lowest purchase price. So what's my overall takeaway from this month's market report? Even during one of Florida's slower real estate seasons, Wellen Park continues to show stability. Buyers have more negotiating opportunities than they did a few years ago, but well-priced homes are still selling and sellers are still receiving strong offers. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating to Wellen Park, I'd love to help. Feel free to call, text, or email me anytime. And if you found this update helpful, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next month's report. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.